I go by all kind of names. Yo, my nicknames got nicknames. Nitro, nice flow. The sixth man off the bench. The foot soldier in the trench. The Black Santa, all that. First of all, let me tell you the name is Luke Kane. Call me Black College cause I make you feel the pain. This an underground hit for my homies to ride to. Skip to the loo when you're riding through my zoo. Bears and gorillas, even orangutans. The lions and the monkeys all speaking my slang. We all paper chasers with a different disguise on. I spy on green guys, that's why I got mine on. Jackson and Franklin, frankly I don't like what I gotta do to keep Jack from fainting. Nah, I ain't complaining, just venting a little. Turn my headphones up, son, and mic a little. I got the same attitude as Malcolm Little. X marks the spot, now bring it back to the middle of the match. Guess who's back with more beats, hi-hats, claps, and finger snaps? It's the real, you know I got the real, it's the real deal, you know I got the deal, it's the real, you know I got the real, it's the real deal, you know I got the deal. Feel the roar of the lion and thunder, bringing you under to the top of the surface, perfect verses with no rehearsals. And it's a killer be killed mentality, so if you battle me, you better prepare for casualties across the galaxy. The only resort for covering what you be smuggling is Vaseline or Saran wrap across the map. Now take it back to that feeling of when you getting that healing of that real hip hop. The sensation is real appealing. And now we wheeling and dealing for bigger deals across the table. If that budget too small, don't think about getting on cable. And if the situation is stable, then cool, keep it moving. Contacts, contracts, we keep it intact. We got tracks on deck with words all over the top. You can sit back, relax, listen, lean and rock. You can pop your fingers or nod your nugget. It don't matter where you live it, man, you gotta love it. Cause it's the real, you know I got the real, it's the real deal, you know I got the deal, it's the real, you know I got the real, it's the real deal, you know I got the deal. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, act like you know. Guess what? The real is back. Say what, say what? The real is back. Team Nitro, ho, let's go. Yeah. Hold up, the real is back.
Yo, what's up everybody? Good afternoon. I am Dk10. If you didn't already know, get to know. Just turn that off. There you go. Martin JLO9's in the chat already. Mr. Martin JLO9, how you doing, brother? Hope you're well. Yes, we have got news. We have got announcements. Been a long time, but I've had a lot to do. People have seen my new setup on the Facebook and all that. I've been a busy man. But we have got big news coming up. So yeah, but season 5 is en route. Got 7 drivers in so far for season 5. But this was season 4 out. It finished. Luton Town again coming out of champ. Keep looking over there because that's where my camera used to be. It's right there. Luton Town winning out again. Champions as well. I think that's triple champ. First triple champ in the DSC. Great news. And you can see down there in the bottom left, Fulham again taking an FA Cup as well. So Luton Town finished the season, beating a rival as well. Did an hat-trick, the only hat-trick. Well, hello, Mr. Thompson, how are you? The Flying Scotsman, the man with many names, DMK. Aldo's in the chat as well. You love it. He is a Group 3 champion, this Aldo. Yes, he is. Martin JLO9 is the... which one was you in, Martin? Was you the Radical, the GT3 one we did, the Mixed League? On iRacing. So yeah, 2 champs. These two had a battle. I think it was season 1 of the GT3 League that we did on GT Sport. Right down to the wire with a big promo and all that for it. Porsche RSR versus AMG, if I'm not mistaken. That was a battle and a half, that was. But someone got involved. Josh just coming. Alright. He's bringing his missus as well. Yeah. Sorry, pardon the interruption. The wife's gone. That's the signal I got. So yeah, that was the signal I got. So yeah, I think it was AMG versus Porsche around Spa-Francorchamps, and then some numpty decided to get involved and win the race. Martin JLO9, who is a bit short fused at best of time. At the best of time. And yeah, ended up picking up a penalty. Radicals Next Gen began, and Tanzo, what? Yes, you did, right? You did, bruv. You won. Yes, that was season. Was that season 20 in the Megans, wasn't it? When you won at Next Gen. Yeah, that was secured around Suzuka East, if I'm not mistaken. The one where I wiped everybody out for you. And turn 1, lap 2. You can see that on Jacksonopsis' channel on YouTube. Yeah, you'd have to go back at least a year and a half, 2 years, because we've been running over a year. So yeah, we about 2 years. Oh, time flies. Yeah, and the Tanzo RSR League as well. That was a good little league run by Tanzo, to be fair. That was a good one. The Radicals, yeah, first season in the Radicals for us. Amazing. Speaking of the Radicals, we have got that, but we'll bring that up shortly. But anyway, Luton Town, back to the table. Luton Town, 209 points. Standard Liège, fantastic season. Had a fantastic season. Yep, that's the one he says. Confirmation from Martin J09. The young Dominator 3 decided to join and ruin the race for everybody else. Yeah. I heard Bigsy must have seen me. I must have overtook Bigsy that many times in one race. It was ridiculous. Yeah, Standard Liège had a fantastic season. It's our first season as well. This table was on GT7. So yeah, Standard Liège finishing second as well, just 6 points ahead of Charlton, who was leading the way into finals night as well. But unfortunately, couldn't get into race 2. Had a bit of a moment, and yeah, but finished third. It's not a bad result. Not a bad result. Rangers was leading the way as well. Missed 2 races due to Wi-Fi trouble, shall we say. And Notts County as well, another good season, 165 points. It's 181 there for Aldo. Sorry about the picture, it was a little bit pixelated. I did zoom in, you know. And Fulham as well was right down mid-table, bottom of the table. Missed, I think, 3 or 4 races did Fulham, but came up to finish 6 overall. Rival points out Man United, highest finish of the season so far, on 136. Tranmere, new to the league, putting in a show on 116. Chester, another fantastic season, mixing it up, 110 points. Aston Villa, new to the league, on 91 points. Everton as well, fantastic season for Everton, is on 86. Arsenal, new to the league, only did the last 4 races, if I'm not mistaken, and ran in the FA Cup final, is on 66 points. Liverpool, not too bad of a season down there, and had missed quite a few of the races, to be fair. Works on 52, and then Dave FC and AFC Wimbledon. AFC Wimbledon was taken over by John Joyce in the final race of the season. But yeah, it was a good season, to be fair. We ran the Subaru GRX for the league car, and I believe it was the NSX for the FA Cup. Was that right? I can't remember. Let me have a look. Got this screen up here. I've already flicked it. I believe it was. But yeah, it was a good season, to be fair. And obviously, we've gone from Group 4s to Group 3s. We went to Group 2. No, it was Group 2 car, wasn't it? The Nismo 16, the Skyline 16. We ran for Group 2. But some aren't happy with the change that I brought up with the cars this season. Let's bring them up for this season. These are this season's cars that we're going to be running in the Premier League, if numbers improve. I mean, we've got 7, so it's not too bad. It's going to get reposted again later. We've got a couple of days yet. But the LMP, which is highlighted here, this will be the Premier League car. And this little bad boy here, the Ferrari VGT, is going to be the, yeah, it was Mr. Thompson. It was the GTR, you're right. This little... I don't know what to call that, apart from just absolutely stunning Ferrari VGT. Is going to be the FA Cup car for this season. And you know, I've mixed it up I mixed up the table just a little bit. Let me see if I can bring it up. This is going to be the format for the season for anyone on or off Facebook can join. You know, just join Dsc'S Dk10 Sim Community Gaming page on Facebook. You see it right there and right there. Anyone on Facebook can join. The point system this season is slightly changed from 25 to 20. Main reasons why, because that's how the point system works. We're on 20, 15, 14, 12, and down the order like that. So everybody will get a point. We'll obviously get a point for pole for past this. You get a pole for past the lap. for fastest lap, and 3 points for a rival victory, which would be like a match, because obviously it's Premier League themed. So you get 3 points for a victory over your rival. The season will have a rival. You'll have a rival all season. So, like say, last season was Luton Town and Fulham. They could be a rival in the first game. Fulham beat Luton, they'll gain the 3 points for a win, plus the points they'll get for wherever they finish in the race. FA Cup as well has changed. There's only going to be 2 races in the FA Cup. It'll be on week 3 and week 6. Now that will be a rival again, but you're playing to stay in. Now, no matter how many's in, you play to stay in. You'll be knocking each other out of the FA Cup more or less, as in real football. So yeah. Now, and there was a couple of we did get a bit of bad banter going off in the chat. Certain drivers not happy with other drivers and things like that. So I had to stiffen up the rules just a little bit. I mean, it's the only bad, I wouldn't say bad season we've had, but in every race you get a bit of argy-bargy as you do, you know what I mean, drivers punting drivers or clipping drivers, causing fouls and taking them out from behind and things like that. But, you know, it was, I don't mind a bit of door banging as long as it's fair and respectable, shall we say, because you get it in racing anyway. What's racing without a bit of door rubbing? And I don't mind it as long as it's not a clear punt from 30 metres back and then just twats you straight off the track. Then I would be a little bit livid. But anyway, right, in the Premier League, you're only going to be the top 5. Everybody will start off on the racing soft tyres. Right, after that, week 1, week 2, the top 5 will only be allowed to run medium tyres unless they drop out the top 5. But either way, the top 5 are running on the medium tyres. Rest of everybody else will be running on the softs. But it could be track and car combination, you know. Some cars run better around certain tracks on mediums. As I found it on GT7, on a daily that I did, you can run inters and the car was better on inters than it was on softs. I don't know if that's just how it is or what, but one may never know. But that's how it is. Race 2, top 5 will only be allowed to run racing mediums the remainder of the season unless demoted from the top 5. Push to pass will incur heavy penalties like time added on or points deduction. That means clipping somebody from behind and carrying on, not waiting, you know. And you know if you've gone off track, we've got mirrors, we've got radars as well. Radar is a must. I'm not asked. You run your radar, you will get a penalty for that if you don't run the radar. Because when I do the live comms and things like that, or if I do post-race commentary, I can see it in the corner if you've got radar. Oh yeah, I will find out. Push to pass, like I said, will be added time to finish time, so you could get 10 seconds and then drop down the order, or you will get a points deduction depending on. Poison incident not given a place back will incur a quali ban. Literally, if you don't, it's the same as push to pass, but causing an incident like a multiple pile or something like that, then oh, look who's here, boys and girls. This is my boy. Oh, say hello to the world, son. This is my son Joshua, another Modern Warfare gamer, the one I'm trying to poach on side so he can run the Modern Warfare side of things, you know. I would say take a seat. If you go and grab that little stool there, I want there. Let's try to do this, and then we'll go. Oh, well, made my day. He lives up the coast, you see. I don't see him very often. Oh. Yeah, just take that one there, boy. Yeah, I know it's a little bit small, so you'll have to sit on your knee for a minute. Hey. But yeah, where was I? Yeah, push to pass is like a clip from behind and push them off. Hey up, girl, you alright? we're live. We're live to the world. You don't want to see? Oh, that's a shame. But yeah, I mean, literally punting somebody off track deliberately, then carrying on, knowing they're off in the gravel somewhere. We don't accept that. We don't allow that. So you will get a quali ban for that. Literally get a quali ban. Racing incidents reported within 24 hours, or it will be treated as a racing incident. You will not get nothing for that. And we know the cars. These are the circuits, and we've changed the. This is the soft is going to be a night race, 15-minute qualifier, 35-minute race with double points for the first race, just for the sheer freaking how big the track is. No point in running 2 races. And the FA Cup, like I said, make sure you get a picture of that, boys. Yo, Kev son, says Martin JL09. Say hello, boy. Just sat here, as you do. So the circuits were at Le Soft first, then we're at Spa, Suzuka GP, Alsace Village, and then we've got Monza. I think the tracks, and then we're at Nordschleife Twilight, which means it's pitch black, it's dark. in the LMP cars as well will be really good. And for the FA Cup, we're at Tokyo East clockwise. That's going to be a nighttime race. And finals now at Grand Valley Highway. That'll be in the morning. So yeah, we'll be good. And I put it in there just a reminder that everybody will be running mediums in the top 5. And in the FA Cup, it's racing softs only. That's all we're running for that. And I need to bring up just a little bit more news. There we go. Onto the iRacing section. This is where we started in the Radicals. And we've got an open night, as you can see here. Tuesday, which is being set up by one of our DSC members, Mr. Mike J09. He's setting that up for us. So we've got the lobby opens at 7 till 8 for practice. Then we've got, is it 20 minutes qualifying? It does say 10 on here for some weird reason. I guess I'm just used to putting 10. But it is 20 minutes open qualifying, so it'll be on the same bit of track as everybody else. And then we've got a 40-minute race after that. And then we're going to build the league, and then we might do another open night as well while we build the league up. As you can see, we've got the V8s. These are absolutely savage. Absolutely savage. But for some weird reason, Mr. Martin J.Lo now thinks it's great and he wants to run these. But I've tried taking it around Bathurst, where it's born and bred, and I can't do it. I can't. It's ridiculously hard to drive. I can imagine it to be good fun, to be fair. I can imagine it to be quite good fun on certain circuits. And as you can see, we've got the GT3s as well. I'm going to make that into a team event. You can have team events on iRacing. So that's going to be a team event on iRacing. And then we've got the Legacy Dallara DW12, which I absolutely adore. I think it's brilliant. And especially in VR, is fantastic. So this is our iRacing, and our iRacing leagues are going to work. Dates to be confirmed, but I have just made a spot available. I have made a spot available is after season 5. I will no longer be running PlayStation. I will not be on PlayStation after season 5. I am building this mammoth of iRacing talent up here, which we're pushing as well. 1805 says yo. Yes, 20 minutes, says Mike J09, confirmed. It is 20 minutes open qualifying. It is a fixed I down 4 setup as well, so no pit stops, just flat out racing for 40 minutes. Will be great fun. But yeah, as I'm saying, I am standing down from PlayStation. It is going up on the market after season 5. You know, I have built this mammoth rig here that's sat behind me, specifically for iRacing and VR iRacing at its best. There's a couple of streams up yesterday that we did in the Ferrari 458, the trucks, which didn't go too well. After my mid-morning session in the trucks, finishing 5th, it went tits up, but great fun. But yeah, the mantle, shall we say, the gauntlet will be passed to another DSC member who will be running the PlayStation side of things. He's a long time servant of us as well. He came with us, he's born with us, he's bred with us. DMK Chalky 12 will be the man to see. He will be taking over the mantle on the PlayStation side. He's already got a league for Thursday night, which is brought to my attention, or well, I brought it to his attention, and he's going to take that on. He may keep the Premier League going as well. I will do the league tables for him, so he'll just be posting the races. I'm going to make him an admin on the page so he can get himself underway and get himself started. So yeah, so that is the good and the bad news. Unfortunately, I will be stepping down after season 5. So in around 6 weeks. We're going to iRacing. Been a long time coming. We've been building up in the background and working tirelessly on get it up and running and get things moving. So I think it's only time now that we move. But for those that looking to stay on the PlayStation, DMK Chalky 12 is the man to see from now on. Now more or less, I'll just be hosting the leagues. But to Chalk, this Premier League season 4. To set, yeah. Oh, I appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that. Let me know. I'll get it posted again. I've got to get some more posts on around the servers. These servers are already built up on the Discord. The Radicals is already built up. The V8s, GT3 Team Championship, and the Dallara Legacy DB12 chat is all set up as well. So I'm going to get them posted and made up. I have got a poster to make for Chalky's League, which I think he's going to run on a Thursday night. But Chalky is the man to ask. I will stay in the chat as an admin and as a steward, shall we say. So any incidents come through. I'm expecting great things when I get that wheel, bro. Not even asked. Yeah, Speeder Jones. Thanks for liking the stream, bud. Really appreciate that, my friend. Really appreciate it. But yeah, season's up. And the new season is coming. When I bring it up. That is your new season. Not many people like the cars. But, you know, I've test driven them around some of the circuits that we're going to be racing on. And they're going to be phenomenal. I think racing's going to be fantastic. As it has been all season. We started in the Hyundai. Then we went to the Megs. Then we've gone to Subaru. So, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. We've all got to move on. We've all got to move on. Bonjour, says Chalky12. He's actually in the chat. He's on the multi-stream chat. Not on the YouTube chat. But everybody else is on the Facebook and all that. Here he is. So, I was just showing. Hey, John Johnston is in the chat. The man, the legend, the mystery man himself is here as well. How you doing, John? How you doing, my friend? Hope you're well. Yeah, we are. We're really pushing, John. We're really trying to crack on. We've got an open night on Tuesday from 7. So, yeah. And we're around Alton Park as well. I've tried to take this radical around Alton Park, and it's some of the track is, until them tyres are warm, it's ridiculously hard. But yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. It's going to be good fun. But as I was saying, I am stepping down after the Premier League. DMK Chalky 12 is the man to see from now on. I will be an admin. I'll be there for just to review any incidents and do the league tables. That's about it. But Chalk is the gaff from now on. He wants to take it on. He can have it. Apparently, he'll sell a fish for everybody that wins the league. I don't know how true it is. So he might end up with an empty tank come every 6 weeks. He's got to get trophies from somewhere. It'd be a stuffed fish on a matchstick, I would imagine, but one may never know. But anyway, that's enough for me. That's what's coming. That's the news. My son's here. Bloody hell, I will not sell my fish. It'll be the wife and kids then on a stick. I appreciate that, John. Thank you very much for getting screenshots. You get screenshots of trophies. Oh, brilliant. But that is the news, the leagues, and more or less what to come. Obviously, like I say, Joker's going to do the, I think the Thursday league, if I'm not mistaken, Chalk. Was that the Goodwood Revival one? That's still going ahead. I'll get the poster done. Yeah, see you later, Margello, and thanks for nipping in, bud. Yeah, we're working on that. It'll probably be the last one I build, and then after that, it'll be down to the chalk. Oh, we're down to the chalk. So, yeah. Got to push on with the iRacing, you know. Sit on it too long. It's just sit there and whimper away. So, we've got to get the iRacing up and running. Get that done. Can't spend six, 7 grand on a rig and not use it. So, that's how much it costs. Oh, yeah. Well, anyway, thanks for joining the stream. I'll be Dk10. I'm out of here. Peace.
Go by all kind of names. Yo, my nicknames got nicknames. Nitro, nice flow. The 6th man off the bench. The foot soldier in the trench. The Black Santa, all that. First of all, let me tell you the name is Luke Kane. Call me Black College cause I make you feel the pain. This an underground hit for my homies to ride to. Skip to the loo when you're riding through my zoo. Bears and gorillas, even orangutans. The lions and the monkeys all speaking my slang. We all paper chasers with a different disguise on. I spy on green guys, that's why I got mine on. Jackson and Franklin, frankly I don't like what I gotta do to keep Jack from fainting. Nah, I ain't complaining, just venting a little. Turn my headphones up, son, and mic a little. I got the same attitude as Malcolm Little. X marks the spot, now bring it back to the middle of the match. Guess who's back with more beats, hi-hats, claps, and finger snaps? It's the real. You know I got the real, it's the deal. Real deal, you know I got the deal, it's the real. You know I got the real, it's the deal. Real deal, you know I got the deal. Feel the roar of the lion and thunder of bringing you under to the top of the surface. Perfect verses with no rehearsals. And it's a killer be killed mentality. So if you battle me, you better prepare for casualties across the galaxy. The only resort for covering what you be smuggling is Vaseline or Saran wrap across the map. Now take it back to that feeling of when you getting that healing of that real hip hop. The sensation is real appealing. And now we willing and dealing for bigger deals across the table. If that budget too small, don't think about getting on cable. And if the situation is stable, then cool, keep it moving. Contacts, contracts, we keep it intact. We got tracks on deck with words all over the top. You can sit back, relax, listen, lean and rock. You can pop your fingers or nod your nugget. It don't matter where you live it, man, you gotta love it. Cause it's the real. You know I got the real, it's the deal. Real deal, you know I got the deal, it's the real. You know I got the real, it's the deal. Real deal, you know I got the deal. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all